Hi, it's me, Annalise, and today I'm going to talk to you about hypopituitarism and how to travel with your medications and your problems. And that sounded really bad. So I was gone for about 3 months in Europe, and so it was very eventful, and I had some mishaps with the medication. Like when I was traveling over in Dallas, they're like, there is too much luggage for you to put your shit in. Well, she didn't say shit, but she did say in that way without shit. And so I was like, do I want my food bag or do I want my medicine bag? And of course, I chose my food bag. And so they, they had like a brain fart, and so they sent it off to Iceland, and I think it got like stuck in Iceland for a while, and then to Helsinki, and I waited like a few days for my medication, and that was all right, I guess. And the airport, if you're missing any of your luggage, they will send it for free to you wherever you are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, and um I usually, sorry, I yawned. I usually have my medicine on ice packs for only a day, but since it was in the airport, I figured, it's Iceland, it's cold. But hopefully it's alright. And I don't know if it is alright or if it's just neutral and just non working anymore. I have no idea. But I still have another 3 months of medication to go through, so yeah. Carrying like 6 months of medication because I ordered from HRC, and you have to get your doctor's or endocrinologist's signature and your signature, and you have to send it back to the HRC, and they will approve it. They'll send you a letter. You have been authorized to have 6 months of medication, and then like a few weeks later you'll actually get the medicine, and I got it like the day I was leaving, so that's fine. It was like an hour before I even left, but that's fine. And so I spent like most of my time, I don't know if I already said this because I've been remaking these videos so I don't sound like I'm stupid, even though it's too yeah, exactly. I'm like messing up my words and everything. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I spent 2 months plus with my good friends that I hosted as foreign exchange students over in America, and then I hung out with their families and we went and did things, and it was a lot of fun. And when I actually went to go on my own, it was a lot of weight. Like I had to carry my suitcase and my yellow bag and my medication, and because I took so much stuff, it was so heavy. So next time when I go, I will be backpacking with my friend David. And yeah. And If you're going to a hotel, make sure that you have asked them about a refrigerator with a fridge. I know you've probably already gone through this, but it's very important because you don't know if they have some or if they don't have any to offer for their rooms. And for hostels, they definitely don't come with refrigerators and freezers, usually, unless they're like super fancy and whatnot. And I booked my hostels through booking.com. Yeah. And they had some very good sites or offers. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just brain dead right now. And what I didn't know is when I first went to Munich, I stayed there for a couple of days, and then when I was deciding where to go next, I was like, oh, I'll go to Salzburg. And what I didn't know is I was thinking, I'll go to this one hostel, it'll be alright, I'll just sign in and pay and whatever. I get there, and it's like a kilometer away from the train station, and oh, it was so awful. But it wasn't that bad because it was scenic, and it was beautiful, and it was nice, and it was really pretty. It was really pretty in Salzburg. And I get to the hostel, and I'm like out of breath, and I had to pull my luggage up the stairs that they had, and my arms were like noodles, and I had like T-Rex arms because I've been holding my bags like this, and then I sit down in front of this girl, and I said, I'm really tired. Do you have any places for me to stay? And she said, we are completely full. And I was like, you know what, I don't really care. I can just stay on your chairs. I can just stay somewhere maybe under your roof. I don't really care. And they said, well, you can stay in our comfort room. And I was like, alright. And stupidly enough, I asked, how much is that going to be? And she said, oh, $10. And I'm like, you know, if I didn't say anything, it would have been $0. Why am I so stupid? And then while I'm waiting, I'm just chilling out in the comfort room, and I go down, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I ran into you. It's good. And I said, why? And she's like, there is a position open. This guy canceled at the last minute. I'm like, oh, thank Jesus. I cannot believe this. It's amazing. And I got set up in my room, and I was enjoying myself and whatnot, and just hanging out there. And then later, I found out that there was 3 British guys staying in my room. I was like, oh, sweet lordy lord. Oh, God. Holy macaroons. Like, no, this can't be happening. This is not good. This is not good at all. And no, they turned out to be alright. And later, that night, we went out in the town, and since it was the busiest part of the season, there was like an opera festival thing going on for that month, and we kind of watched, and none of us enjoyed. And then we went off and went up some stairs somewhere by the castle, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, and then like either a day or 2 after that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get myself a German Austrian dress. And I went out to the bank, and I found out that I was super broke. And I went home like 2 days later, and here I am. So next time, or while I'm here, I am going to be saving up a lot of money and getting a job and waiting for David to get back from his mission and giving him time to spend with his mom and whatnot. And then we're gonna go, and hopefully his mom isn't going to invite herself in and be like, "Can I come? I've never backpacked," and blah 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 blah. Hopefully not. But yeah, and I think if you have any other questions about traveling with like medications or traveling with hypopituitarism, leave a comment down below. That'd be cool and stellar. And yeah, catch you on the flip side, amigos.